Sangye Tok Tram Rira Bling Shi Nyende Gempari Sangye Shingdu Mikte Uargi Drokun Namdak Shingla Jupar Shok Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Niryatayami Sangye Chudam Sogi Jognam La Jamchu Bardu Dagni Gyapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gipe Sunam Gi Drola Venchir Sangye Drupar Shok Sangye Chudam Sogi Jognam La Jamchu Bardu Dagni Gyapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gipe Sunam Gi Drola Venchir Sangye Drupar Shok Sangye Chudam Sogi Chognam La Jamchu Bardu Dagni Gyapsuchi Dagi Chunyen Gipe Sunam Gi Drola Venchir Sangye Drupar Shok. So the quiz is, what part of this picture tells you that he's making a tongue gear?
His finger?
It's the finger. It's the finger. Yeah, totally.
That's a Ben Kramer move.
Did he go up or down?
That looks like down to me.
That proves that the ability to debate is genetic.
Okay.
You give him posing lessons.
No, he just handled it for
He
me.
does what his parents do.
That's right. That's right. Isn't that what we've all learned by now?
You have to put away your
Yeah.
toys
Is he cussing?
because
Sure he is. Yeah, a little bit. So.
Oh, you can't have ice cream.
Right, yeah. For what purpose would the Fromana Vartika of all books present this argument about jumping and heating water which sheds doubt on the possibility of reaching freedom?
Nice.
Thought you'd like that.
Nice question. I'm glad I didn't offer any money on that one.
It's not talking about the other.
Oh, it's not? Oh.
No,
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
That would be
Oh, you said it wasn't.
Once you understand the idea, you
Said it's okay.
get it, how do you say, you get stronger on the, how do you say, certainty that you can.
No.
Once that you defeat the idea, no, it's not.
Well, oh, that's true. Yeah, that's also true. Right, but Ward said it first,
it's
so
just
I'll give it to him. It is the opponent's position. We had an unusual term for that.
for the opponent's position.
Shamluk Gagba?
It was not, in fact. That's quite usual.
It's quite usual.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, good.
Oh,
good.
Chigu? Something with Chigu?
Chigu? You could say Chigu.
Something?
Right, but he's...
But here he's the...
Oh, the Nangul.
Nangul.
Yeah,
right, he's the
right.
Nangul, they're the Chigu.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, don't forget they're interchangeable. It's
Yeah.
just whoever speaks first.
Right,
Nangul
yeah.
means first debater,
That's
Chigu
right.
means second debater. Sometimes the first debater is the other guy, sometimes... Normally, the first debater is us. Normally, the opponent is called the second debater. But it's not a keba.
Cool.
Nice.
How does Master Shantarakshita demonstrate that it is possible for a mind to perceive all things? Give the Tibetan word he uses for an object of perception here.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good question.
Patching, like you said, different colors on a.
Whoa.
Yeah, right, seeing different colors at the same
Whoa.
time.
Yeah, like a
Cool.
tartan.
Yeah, good. Yeah, like a tartan, right.
But what's the Tibetan word, right?
Yeah, what's the Tibetan word for an object here?
It's something that's 10.
Then, yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't offer any money.
You're looking at a quilt and you can see all the colors on the quilt at the same time.
Therefore,
Then surely the mind could perceive all things at the same time.
Therefore, omniscience is possible.
Yeah, it's cute. Why does Master Baba Viveka? Oh, what does Master Baba Viveka say would be the absurd consequence of Ishvara having created all things? And give us the Tibetan for Ishvara, because we're tapping a dry well here. We didn't cover a lot of stuff.
all beings should exhibit subtlety.
Yeah.
They're saying
just subtlety. Yeah, just subtlety.
And the other seven.
Oh, and the other seven. Yeah, totally. Yeah, great. Yeah.
Wangchu for Ishvara?
Yeah, Wangchuk. Yeah.
Nice.
Right. Yeah. Then all beings would. Have
What's
to
it mean,
possess
Wang?
the
Power over cows.
It means rich in power.
But rich in power, I know.
Cow full in power.
What's the cognate for the Sanskrit?
Pecuniary?
Wish.
Where?
Yeah, wish.
Oh, wish.
Yeah. And vara is the superlative.
Wishiest?
He gets his best. He's the one who gets to pick the best
Butter.
part of the
Butter.
cow before they eat it. Just kidding.
Cognate for butter.
Wishiest.
Yeah.
Very, is it?
Very.
Maybe ER in the comparative.
Very. Very.
Better. I don't know.
Better.
I like wish.
No, but there is a cognate. I don't remember.
Well,
We can
it's
check
a shame I don't have a
We
full
have
PDF
it.
to go check that. Okay, boss.
Okay.
You take the plane.
Wait, we finished?
We did.
Oh, dang.
PDF.
I was supposed to get some
Fast and
vacation.
Furious.
All right, here we go.
I'm furious.
Explain to Igor where we are. What's happening in your text?
We're doing
and what's your
over-
text about?
View of ancient Indian schools, obviously from a Buddhist perspective, which means that when
Which
we're
means everyone
dividing
else is wrong.
non-Buddhist schools, we divide them into what we're calling nihilists and eternalists, which of course means the guys who believe in stupid things they shouldn't, and the guys who fail to believe in good things they should. And right, we've finished covering and then refuting the positions of the systems who don't believe in cool things they should. We're still just barely on the section of people who believe in stupid things that they shouldn't. We've finished presenting their positions, and we're going through a section in which we're refuting those positions all together by using classical quotations.
At random.
It probably not, but it feels that way at times.
No, it feels like a shotgun. He just throws like 50 quotations at him, and then he doesn't really explain them. And not only that, he only gives half the quotation. He says, etc. So we have to go through every single one, research it, figure out what was the full verse, and that's what we're on.
Right.
Mostly he's been pulling them from the
Prominent Arctica?
Well, no, that's not
3
true.
books, I'd say.
Yes.
Yeah. Comparative art.
Tata Sangraha,
Yeah, Tattva Sangraha by,
Shantarakshita.
yeah,
And the
and
big book of...
no, I mean the Indian
is the Big
sources.
Book of Logic.
What are the Indian sources?
There was a sandwich.
Tata Sangraha, which is also called the Big Book of Logic,
Okay.
even though the
And
primitive article.
Uma Nyingbo
Yeah, Uma Nyingbo.
Yeah.
by
Essence of
Baba.
the-
So he's using,
Yeah.
for some reason, he's using a lot of. He's mixing up second school and lower fourth school.
Madhyamaka Hridaya
Yeah. Okay. All right. Here we go.
and primitive article. Yes.
Please read.
Gelte Wangchu Pi Wangchu Taeyang Sunam Jeshena.
Good. This is actually 2 positions. Okay. The first line is one position. The second line is a different position. And what's Kelte mean?
If...
Yeah. If you say it was the Wangchuk of Wangchuk.
Yeah, who's the Wangchuk or Wangchuk?
It's like the scientists are just talking about
The second Big Bang?
yeah, the big
Bang,
the Big Bang of the Big Bang,
Big Bang.
and they're trying to go that way. So we kind of beat them on the Creator God, and then they're saying, well, there was a Creator that made the Creator God. So we're like, if He's the Creator God and He created all things, well, who made Him? And they're like, there's a creator. Okay, and then they go off on that. Okay, and then they change their story. Deyang means well. You could also say okay. They have a different idea. Is that Ishvara was created by
Good qualities.
Sunam,
The goodness.
Yeah.
by Gewa, Punya. Okay, so then they say oh he was created by the goodness of the universe. Okay, he was created by the goodness of
Where'd
the
that
universe.
come from?
Which is kind of
Yeah, it's not a bad.
State of the universe.
it's sort of lovely.
That's cool.
How do you spell that, Punya?
Punya.
I think it's a retroflex N.
Punya.
Punya. Yeah. Okay. Now, there's the root text from. Sorry, no.
No.
This is Jamyan Shepa's explanation. Okay. Well, let's try to go here. I'm not sure I understand it, but let's go. Denyile.
This is his commentary. Oh, I see. Okay. Deni le galte wangchub ki wangchub lobor gyurwar denani dena shendang tsungde cheer.
One more line.
Wang Chuk, Min Parn Gyur.
Yeah.
What book is he quoting?
I don't know what he's quoting.
Right?
He's quoting the same book, Dainile, from that same book. Okay, you can look it up in the Tengyur. So this is a response. Kelte Wangchuk Wangchuk. If you posit that there was a creator of the creator, then you're saying that the creator is lo purva.
Temporary, yeah, right.
Comes and goes. Not opposite,
eternal.
Right.
Yeah.
Adventitious.
not unchanging.
Right.
Oh.
Not unchanging. Okay? Not dakpa,
Not-
not nitya, right? So if you say that, if you say if you say someone created the creator, then that means the creator is changing, is changing. Okay, and then he would be just like all the other stuff around here. Okay, he'd be some equal to others. Okay, and then Wangchuk would become.
No.
Then he's
Not Wangchuk. Then Ishvara would become not Ishvara.
Yeah.
Okay, got it? Which is a kind of a very cute thing to say to someone who just said Wangchuk ki Wangchuk. We say Wangchuk, Wangchuk min. It's kind of like a game. We are mimicking him.
Okay.
He's like, oh, Wangchuk ki Wangchuk, Wangchuk ki Wangchuk. There's a creator of the creator, and we say, then Wangchuk min. Okay, it's a very cute response. Oh, well, then the creator is not the creator. If creator is of creator. Got it? Okay, so that's my commentary on the first.
That Hindu idea, somebody goes to sleep, and that creates the world, and the creator of that world.
Yeah, it could be.
I mean, this is a sub.
I've avoided this thing.
He's using the future tense.
Where?
Ishvara will become non.
Yeah, would. Future tense used as the optative. Would become. Okay. Would have to be. Okay.
So maybe this wasn't when you moved.
Sorry?
So maybe this wasn't when you moved.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. This is where I found it. Yeah. That's me finding it in the menu.
Yeah, you did find it. You found some really hard stuff, and I congratulate you. He had a chance to practice his skills of finding misquoted quotations in ancient scriptures, and he did it almost 100%, but it took him a while.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Didn't find them all.
Let's start here. This is somebody's commentary. Let's see. This is Majjhimaka Hridaya.
This is the root text.
Let me see if he explained himself. No, he doesn't. Not here. Okay, let's go.
The auto commentary is above this. Which
Is it?
or just yeah. This is the auto commentary.
This is that debate about the 8 qualities of Ishvara. It kind of goes backwards. Okay. Anyway, if he was created by good deeds, then he's changing. And then he can't be Ishvara, because Ishvara is unchanging. Eternal and unchanging. Okay? And we're going to do the next line also pretty soon. Okay? These are all coming from the same area of scripture. Okay? Okay, here's the next one. Oh, yeah, then he gives the second half of that line, that verse, which we already covered. Okay? Then he becomes intermittent, and then he would be equal to everything else. Okay?
Okay, cool.
So that's okay.
That's nice. Wow.
And those are all notes if you want to read through
in a
them.
while.
Yeah. Okay, go.
Reshik dak ni ma ke chir de yi je par min don de.
Min de do. Okay. So this is a bad misspelling, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, the pieces are. Let's just do the pieces, and then we'll go try to find an explanation. Reshik.
Provisionally?
Yeah, reshik can mean for the time being, yeah, or it can mean intermittent. Okay. Dakni. the self, Atman, Makyeche, because it would never started. Deyi Chepa Mindudo.
Couldn't do.
Because the Atman never
You
started,
can't claim that it.
we don't say that it was created by anything. Okay, by that. Okay, now let's go see.
I see.
Refers to one.
Why do you need?
Yeah, what is the that?
Maybe one. Why do you need a
let's
wong
see.
chip to make something we don't accept?
Here's where we confirm the misspelling.
Okay.
Okay.
Reshik da.
Yeah. And then we go down.
What are we now?
This is
Root,
the blaze of reasoning
right.
by.
Bhava Viveka.
Is it?
This is auto.
Yeah.
Auto commentary. Okay, I now get this straight.
10,000. 10,000 ish.
200.
I guess we could start here. Well. Let's start here, and I'm not, I haven't worked on it that much, but let's start here. How about here? Okay, Kelte.
Okay. Okay, after Young.
You just start with Kelte.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kelte Kiet Jowa Nam Ki Che Papo Wang Chuk La Sokpa Yino Nyamdu Semna Ngobo Chi Shik De Daki Che Parmawa Guso.
Magaso.
Maguso.
Okay, good. If he, Ishvara, okay, is the Chepapo
Maker.
of Droas,
Everybody.
of beings, and then that's what makes him Ishvara, okay? If you think that, then could you were going to have to tell me, okay? You're going to have to tell me, Maga, so what is the Ngopo?
The function?
Thing.
What are exactly the things, Chishik, like what kind of things did he make?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, what kind of things did he make? And then we get your line. Then your line comes.
Right, well,
okay.
Yeah, right.
So please read this paragraph.
Well then.
So I have time to figure it out. And somebody correct him a lot.
Okay, cheer. Deyi che par min de do. Che dang che min de ma ke. Deyi yun ten ji tar shin. Re shik dak ni ma ke pa yime cheer ke par ni ne pe. Deni wang chuki jepa mayino. Chepa mayino.
Okay. Yeah, this is what we're trying to understand. De la dani makie chir, de che par min de do. So if it were me, I would read it like this. What we can say for one thing, I would do Reshik as one thing. One thing is that, and this goes back to Adam's logic text about what are three synonyms. Ngopo?
Mopo, Shecha. Oh, shout?
No, that's Yopa.
Ah, Duce.
Ngopa? No, it was a shocking synonyms.
Oh.
Ngopo,
Yeah.
Gyu,
Yeah.
and
Oh, Drebu.
Debu. Okay? A functioning thing, which means can do anything, and
Cause and result.
cause and result are synonyms.
Yeah.
Okay? They're all synonyms. According to, we just went through this, right? Chilo Satumi, blah, blah, blah. Okay? So, what it means is anything which is a cause, according to Buddhism, has to also be a result. There's nothing which is a cause which is not also a result, and there's nothing which is a result which is also not a cause. And then the Abhidharma guys struggle to find something that stopped. You know, so it was a result, but it wasn't a cause. The last moment of the person before they slip into nirvana, which is in your text today. Okay, look, that's a result, but not a cause. Okay, so they wouldn't accept that actually. Anyway, so Ishvara himself is Make.
Didn't start.
started.
Okay, so this doc doesn't mean Atman. I said it wrong. It means he. He himself was never produced. So how could?
He do anything?
Yeah, then we disagree. He could have made things.
Made stuff.
He could have made stuff.
Right.
He himself is unmade.
Yeah, good.
He himself never modifies. He never changes.
Right.
And you have to change to produce something.
Yeah.
Producing something changes you. You spend some of your energy, right? So you, by definition, you have to start sine wave, right? So we disagree that he could have made anything. Okay. If you want to go deeper into that verse, there's a cute thing here. Okay. Chudan Chumin De Ma Ke. He didn't produce reality or nothingness or the void, chumin. So for them it means the void, or he didn't make either one. Chitarshin. So how could he have any quality? And here's the commentary. Okay, Reshik Dani Makepa Yimbichir, because he himself at any given time is not produced, then he would be incapable of producing. And you have to be aware of the Chepapongusu Yupa,
Right.
the active verb.
Agentive?
Yeah, agentive. Here's the D, which means to give birth.
Right.
And here's the
Birth,
Kiespa, which means
By?
to be born. Okay, to be born, past tense, and then kepa, to give birth. Okay, yeah, and it's important here. The distinction is crucial here because what?
Since
we're talking about
he was not born, he
Good.
could not birth other.
Yeah, nice. Okay, cool, very nice. Incapable.
Yeah.
Therefore, things are not wangchuki chepa.
Not made by
Yeah. Now we don't have to go here, but it's kind of.
What else are we doing?
It's actually the next two lines of the verse,
Let's do it. We might include it.
and I'm not totally clear on it, but let's do it together. Let's figure it out together.
Deal.
Okay. Chudan chum mayimba, yang, reality and the void. For them, reality and the void. I know that much. I think it's not dharma and non-dharma here.
No, of course.
Are qualities of him, are Ishvara's emanations or manifestations. Okay, all things made and unmade. It's almost Christian in the Christian Bible. All things made and unmade. The Lord of all things made and unmade, or something like that. Okay, so those are also qualities of.
They're not.
Okay. In that case, he couldn't have produced them. Okay, if you describe him as the maker of all things existing and non-existing, okay, then that couldn't be him either.
It's not dharma and adharma. I mean, it is in.
It is a dharma and adharma, probably. Yeah. Chitan tata ki chudan chumayimigi.
I mean, how would you want to preserve that? I mean, it's such a Hindu-y thing, that we're mimicking and even using dharma and adharma, because we don't use it so much in Buddhism, and it's such a big deal. Like, is there a way you would mimic that in the English?
Yeah, I mean, I would go some kind of word of the void, or something like the void. I would make maybe a word,
It'd be tempting
like
to do truth and untruth.
the empty word. I think you've got to have this feeling of outer space, somehow.
The abyss?
Yeah, the abyss. Or something. I think that's the point.
Okay.
I struggled with it when I was working on it because I didn't know what is he talking about. Bad deeds and good deeds, or what's he talking about? Dharma and adharma? Okay, chitarna. Okay, for the reason that tatar ki ch. the things that exist and the void that exists in the world as we see it now.
Okay.
As we see it now. Gyu, by that cause, Mila Sopanyi Chepayan, they have created humans and other things.
Bone stuff.
Okay?
No, not there yet. Okay.
Machepeche, but things which have not been produced, and adharma are not observable. You can't see them. We can't observe them. Tar nganyang deshino. Okay? Like before. I think meaning he couldn't have made everything if he made something which is unreal or something like that. Okay?
Boy.
Because whatever he made created humans and everything else. Okay?
Because whatever he made.
Yeah.
He caused?
The universe as it stands now, with its existence and its non-existence, has served as the cause of what exists in the world, humans, the creation. Okay, if Ishvara's qualities are to be the real and the unreal, then his creation, how could that cause of the real and unreal have created human beings and etc. Okay. Machepe Chuyang Chum Mayimba and Chum Mayimba Mimik Batar, things that were never made yet and things that aren't real. We can't verify them.
I mean, we don't, you know.
Mikbetsenyi, like there's no pramana.
He didn't provide this much, and I'd be inclined not to.
Yeah, me too. Me too, because it's like the blind leading the blind.
Okay.
Anyway, it just seems sexy to me, and I put it in because it comes next.
Okay.
There's something important about his inability to create reality and unreality in this argument.
Yeah.
But since it wasn't brought up by our author, and since we don't understand it, maybe we can maybe we can skip. But it's interesting. Maybe in a year you'll understand it or something, you know, or maybe you'll see it somewhere else.
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
Okay. Kalpa Dong Pui Lu Chen Lu.
Whoa, slow down. So did you want to make a
Yeah, Kelpa.
Kalpa?
Dong Pui Lu Chen Lu. Ngun Je Ma Tong Gyu Chen Te De Sok Jung Wei Gyu Yim Cheer.
Good. The first step with your shotgun quotation section is to
Identify where it's coming from.
even before that almost.
Clean it up. Make sure there's no
Make
errors.
sure, make sure he quoted it right, because he's misquoted about 50% of them.
Yeah.
So don't bust your brain on it before you figure out that it's misspelled. Okay.
Are you just doing like proximity searches for most of these guys?
I'm sorry?
Are you doing proximity searches to find most of these?
Yeah, why do you have to do proximity searches? Boolean searches.
Because so often there's misspellings and misquotes.
Yeah.
That we don't.
In any given line, a word may be misspelled, and you'll never find it in the database. So take a unique piece of line 1, and then take a unique piece of line 3, and search for them together. And be sure you choose pieces that are normally not misspelled. Okay? And if you get too many hits, don't go through them. If you get 200 hits, just redesign your search. Or you'll spend all day looking for something. Okay? And if you craft a good search, you can resolve the whole quotation in a few minutes. If you're clever about your search. And as I told you before, I think sometimes it's cool to use the last piece of a syllable and the first piece of the next syllable.
Right.
Okay, and those are unique. If you're searching an English document, it's a lot faster, because the last 2 or 3 letters of an English word and the first few letters of the English word after it are almost always unique in a document. So if you're searching English, like we have a 700-page manual for downstairs, and it's crazy looking for something. And okay.
The other thing that I did in looking for these is I had those 3 texts, for example, and Jamyang Shepa open on my desktop.
Yeah, cool.
So I can search them directly, and I can try more variations quickly because it's searching them even faster than Gopher.
Good. Yeah. What's ironic is that Google searches our database faster than your machine does.
Yeah, right.
It goes to the satellite, goes to Google, comes back from Google, and comes to your laptop before it comes up on your laptop. Okay.
All the way to Ireland and back.
They're pretty amazing. Okay.
Okay.
So let's just go down and make sure we have the right spelling.
This is not it.
Here it is. So somebody, can you bring up the original verse? Or I don't want to go back and forth.
This is still commentary.
Oh yeah, but I think it's spelled better.
Okay.
Or maybe it's not.
But do you have, probably underneath that you have the root text?
Yeah, I do. You're right.
I have it here, Geshe.
Okay. By the way, it's all these arguments are coming from the same general area. So I'm looking for Lu, right? So I can just stop here and say, give me Lu.
We officially have 7 minutes left.
Holy moly.
Yeah, this is the root. This is the source, right?
Yes.
Tena Lu Chen Nam Ki Lu.
Uh-huh.
Oh, here it is. Kalpa Tangbu Lu Chen Lu. Just check me.
Yeah.
I think I already corrected it. Kalpa Tangbu Lu Chen Lu. Ngun Che Ma Tong Gyu Chen Te, right? Te So Jung Gyu Yin Chen, right? Perna. Is there a 4th line?
No, that's all you have in the root text.
The 4th line is very helpful. Okay, he should not have left it off. It really helps a lot.
Okay.
And I'll just read it before we go away from it. Well, let's read it. How much time do I have?
6 minutes.
Oh, we're okay. Why is it a big mistake to say kalpa instead of kalpa here?
That would be virtue or your storehouse.
Yeah, and it's spelled differently. Okay.
SKAL?
Yeah. Kelden, which means lucky.
Good karma.
Yeah, fortunate disciple. Is spelled differently from the word for eon. Okay, it's a B difference, so be careful. But if he puts a wa there, it's more confusing.
Yeah.
It's more likely to be a mistake. Okay, so kalpa tangbu. Let's just go through it. Kalpa tangbu. Kalpa tangbu mi is a very common expression in Tibetan. Say kalpa tangbu mi.
People of
The people from the first eon?
Yeah, and it means like Adam.
Yeah, like Adam.
Okay, it's the Buddhist word for Adam.
Those light body people who just like floated around?
Yeah, their bodies, they didn't have the sun and the moon because
they didn't need it.
their bodies provided the light of the world. And when they started to get corrupted, the earth started to become like...
Doughy? Wasn't it like...
Yeah, you could go like this. And they started to eat, which means they started to poop, and then they had all these problems. Then they created us. Okay, so... So Kappa Dumba Luchen. Luchen means...
Those who have a body. Like
it's an alternate to Semchen. It's an alternate to Semchen.
Right.
Oh, is it?
Beings.
So the Buddhist word for being is mind haver. But sometimes they say body haver, and it's the same thing. Okay, so what's this mean? Put a key between the Chen and the Lu.
The body of a person.
Of the
person who has it.
the bodies of people of.
Oh, of the first eon.
Yeah, the bodies of the first people in the world, like Adam and Eve. Okay. Lunche ma tong gyu chen te.
Right. There were no cause.
Yeah.
There was no cause before that.
Yeah, they come from a cause that can no longer be observed. Okay. They come from a cause which no one can see anymore. There's no obvious cause for the first people in the world. Okay. Not something we can see. They are Gyuchen. Gyuchen means result, right? They are results that come from something that no one can see anymore. Okay. Deso junwe juyin chu. But, and I believe this is wrong, Luke. Okay. This is our belief. They come from the cause of
Goodness. Such.
I'm sorry. But we know that when you have happiness, it has a cause. It has a consistent cause, which is good deeds. Okay. So us guys, observing that happiness comes from good deeds. Okay. We can say it's like the body we have right now. It's like the body we have right now. For example, it's like that body came from good deeds. Okay, that human vessel came from good deeds. So we can kind of assume that, now give me the rest.
Oh, that the body of those of the first eon must have had bodies that came from goodness.
Those bodies.
Must also have come from goodness.
Right, their bodies.
And not from
Ishvara.
Ishvara. That's the point. That's the point. Got it?
Yep.
Okay?
It's okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Since we insist that ours were made this way, we insist that theirs were made this way, and since we insist that ours weren't made by Ishvara, we insist that theirs weren't made by Ishvara.
Yeah.
It's not exactly a good proof beyond that.
Yeah, I mean,
Because we said so.
it's a little bit,
Yeah, but you.
right. We think it's stupid now, then we certainly would have thought it was stupid then.
Now, I want you to read the commentary, Blaze of Reasoning, Tarka Zwala, because it also kind of answers our Dharma and Adharma question
Okay, that'd be
at
great.
the same with the same shot.
Cool.
Okay, so here we go. Please read. Nick has the plane. Phil, take the plane.
It makes so much
Criticize him about something.
All right.
Oh, that's me then.
Take a breath.
From
If he says "gel," for example,
Don't say gal, Ben.
Be careful.
Oh, I want to say it so bad. Okay. Kelte.
"kel,"
Young.
yeah, because "gel" would mean
Contradictory.
contradictory. Okay, here it just means if.
Kelte yang dak dambo site denani che tang che ma yin ba wang chu gi che ba ni yin la
No.
Keep going.
de
Go up to the Shena.
de chin che yin ju pa ni che ma yin de che pa yin no shena.
Yeah, here we get some really cool clarification.
Great. Yeah, this
Good
makes
job, Ben.
Dumbo Sipa. What's Dumbo Sipa? I mean, guess.
The first being?
first.
Yeah, or the first world. The world in the beginning.
First world
Okay.
Beginning of existence. Yeah.
The beginning of existence.
Nice.
Yeah, the creation of the universe.
First world.
Dumbo
problems.
Sipa means the creation of.
My
What's that?
body's acting up again.
Yeah.
Third way.
The creation
Seeing your way
of
around.
the creation of the universe. Duna at that time. Okay. Then all things and all not things,
Dharmas
all
and
exist, all things which are and all things which are not. You gotta make it poetic somehow.
Okay.
We're Chepa by Wangchu.
Or made by Ishvara.
Yeah, we're created by Ishvara himself, Ni, Yinla, and nobody else.
Okay.
Okay, and then this must be some Hindu belief, I don't know.
Okay.
What happened after that? De Chinche, right?
Well, that's nice.
From that time,
Where did we see Chinche a lot yesterday?
we've had it like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
No, in somebody else's text. In somebody else's text, it's part of the formula of their very text.
Oh,
Must be Adam.
no, it was Seiji.
Tell me the 4 parts.
The 4 parts.
with the wheel of,
Part 1, the problem you're experiencing.
Yeah,
What you did for
Part
Part
2,
two.
why you're experiencing that
the
problem.
karmic cause.
Yeah.
Part 3.
The refrain about the wheel of knives boomerang.
Yeah, this must, and then 4,
what you're gonna do about it.
Chinche.
How to change it.
From here on out.
Yeah,
From
good.
here on out,
From
I
now
will.
on.
Yeah.
From now on. It was a big part of Sage's text. It got over and over. From here on. From now on, I'm going to change my ways. Da Chinche. Okay? De Chinche means from that time, after the creation of the universe, Jukpani, everything that happened, okay, was created by Adharma.
Voidness?
Came out of the void, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
like
I'd say.
Lama.
now you almost get some moral thing.
Yeah. I
You
think
almost
he
get some
means,
moral thing.
Like goodness, and I think he means
Evil.
Dharma, Dharma like good and bad.
It could. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, right.
It could be going there. Yeah.
Because he brought up Gewa. He brought
Yeah.
up Deva.
Yeah. So anyway,
Yeah. Okay, cool.
so this must be some Hindu belief, and then it's almost like original sin thing or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the beginning, when God made the garden, everything was beautiful.
There were mystical women.
And then after that, they ate the apple, and things got bad. Okay, evil was created. Or so, Shena.
Shana, if you say that.
Yeah, if you assert that, if that's the way the universe happened,
Right.
okay. First, God made everything, and it was okay, and then people got involved, and after that, everything was made by evil. Okay.
Yeah.
Then here comes our verse.
Right.
And then he's going to comment on the verse.
I have a couple minutes over about it.
Who's up next? What are we doing next? Oh. Okay, I'll just read it fast. In that case, then the bodies of the people of the first world must have come from some previous cause that we cannot see. Since happiness is caused by a cause that we're aware of, which is good deeds.
Right.
It's like our present body. Everything good in our present life comes from virtue. Kalpa tompoe luchenam ki luchua kyopayan korwa toma mepanine. From time with no beginning, from samsara with no beginning, mepanine dedaki ngunche bichud on chimayim bigu chenyi and te. Now he changes it to moral.
Right.
It's from the goodness and the evil that they've ever done.
This is great.
And then for the goodness, he says happiness, and for the evil, he says la sopa. Okay. For example, it's the same as we observe in our present body.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. So
now it's a better argument because we're pointing out why they think that.
yeah, and then the conclusion here. Here's the punchline. Your last hurrah.
Okay.
Yeah. Therefore, Ishvara didn't make anything.
Even you guys are saying that things come from Dharma and adharma. Well, that's what we say too. And if it's that way now, why the heck shouldn't it have been that way with the first guys?
Therefore.
Therefore, why are you going to say Wangchuk made?
Okay.
We
Why
know
are you
the first
saying
guys were made
Ishvara?
by goodness, just like these guys are made by badness.
Yeah. Good. There you go.
Okay.
So now you can do your 2 lines.
Right.
Like we're getting minimal.
2 lines per
We're getting
class.
minimal credit for
But we're
this.
doing the ever-loving crap out of them.
Yeah.
I got a lot of footnotes to write, folks.
Oh.
Mostly.
It's today the 28th.
What?
28.
The 28th, yes, sir.
Term 6 stuff.
That, you always get these nice, satisfying wrap-ups to the parts. I'm so
That is not
jealous.
true. Believe me.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
And I gotta save it for
Cool,
today.
man.
And then that's your working document.
Okay.
Yay.
I'm putting up into Dharma.
Thank you. Sashi
Puki Joshing Meto Tram Rira Ling Shin Yende Gempadi Sangye Shingdu Mite Uwargi Goku Namdak Shingla Chuparsho Idam Guru Ratna Mandala Kam Niryatayami Gewadi Gewokun Salam Yeshe Tzodzokshing Salam Yeshe Lechungwe Damba Kuni Tobarsho.
Thank you, Mama.
By the way,